Yeah, hello everybody. Thanks for watching. Yeah, free IT course from zero to advanced, for everybody from the starting, to where you want to go. It is all free. Yes. On our today's topic, we're going to, talk about operating system. What is in fact an operating system? What is an operating system? This is a very big question, people used to ask. You may ask even some users, what's an operating system? They tell you, yes, it's Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, Windows 10, and so, but they don't know the difference. As we said in the first level, we want to understand them in the original context. We have to know it, to understand it. If you understand it perfect, then you will know what to do with it. So, this is the question, what is an operating system? He said, operating system is a collection of files and commands that tell the computer what to do and when to do it. Serious. Operating system, is a bunch of information. It's a collection of files and commands, that tell the computer what to do. Operating system direct the computer, when the user click, operating system instruct the computer to perform the tasks that the user want. So that's the role of operating system. So we can see it here. This is how does an operating system work. This is the operating system channel. We can see it here. For example, this is your computer hardware, this red one here. That's where your keyboard is, your mouse, everything, as we said in the first level, everything that you can see and touch, that's this red one. So if you come up to the blue here, that is the operating system. That is the instructions and the commands that we are talking about. So they can be commands, they can be files, and they can also be applications. These files together, collection together, that's the operating system. So this operating system serves this user here so that the user can get access to his information stored in the hard disk or in anywhere in the computer. Without the operating system, the user cannot get any access to his PC. So operating system serves as the bridge between the user and the computer. Yeah, because as we know, for example, computer cannot speak some languages, but the operating systems serve as the bridge to interpret what the user wants so that the computer can perform that for the user. Yeah, I think we make it like that. So now we see it here. This is how it works. You see in the middle here, this is the operating system. Okay, so now you can see here, this is the monitor. That's some people call it screen. This is what shows you. This is the visual part. This is what you see. The operation that the computer does, it displays it in the screen so that the user can see what it is doing. So that's the use of the monitor. Here you have the keyboard. Keyboard is also an input device. We use keyboard to put information in our computer. We use keyboard to enter our names, our details in the system. So operating system serve as the bridge between the keyboard, the monitor, even the printer, the mouse, and the system case, together with the applications or the programs that you have in your computer. This operating system connect all these things together to perform a specific task. So now we can see it here. This is the monitor, printer, mouse, keyboard, and other things. So if you want to print a file, if you click print in the screen here, the operating system knows that you want to print. Now it consoles the printer. So the printer do it for you. Printer do the job and you have your results. Yeah, we see it here. It's the most common different operating system in the market today. Because as we know, we have different devices. Different operating system. So, but these are the most common operating system in the market today. You have the three main common ones are Apple, Windows, and Android. So in Windows also, Windows have different version, because you may know it. Somebody might be using Windows 7 here, the other one might be using Windows 8, the other one might be using Windows 10, the other might be using Windows Vista, and so on and so on. So, we can see this is a chain of development in the operating system. We can see it here. This is Windows 1.0. It was developed in 1985. Then we have Windows 3.1. This was developed in 1992. We have Windows 95, which was developed in 1995. Then we have Windows XP that was developed in 2001. Windows Vista 2006, Windows 7 2009, Windows 8 2012, Windows 10 2015. So the higher, the latest, and the more feature in the latest operating system have the most valuable features, but we can remember the development start from here. From zero, they keep on developing up to Windows 10. So we sometimes have the same version of Windows, the same version of the same operating system for different version. OS here means operating system. So we can see it here. This is Windows 10, but there is Windows 10 for PCs. There is the same Windows 10, another version for this laptop, another version for this one, another version for even tablets, handies, and you name them. You can make different version in the same window to work with different devices. So we talk about Windows operating system. Now this is another operating system. This is these are devices. Any devices that look like this have a symbol of Apple. This is designed for Apple operating system. This is also another system. They are different from Windows. This is where your iPhone belongs to, your iPad, your Apple Watch, iWatch, and you name them. They are very good quality but very expensive. Yes, this is another type. This is where this is Macintosh, Mac operating system. It's designed for Apple devices, iPhone, iPad, and you name them. So now we can see it here. This is an Apple. You can see the Apple sign here, but there is Windows in it, Windows operating system in it. Some devices can take both operating system. Most of the Apple, sometimes, the Apple devices can take Windows. It depends on their connection. Let us not go too deep into that now. In the future, we're going to discuss about that too. Yeah, but you have to know that, the different devices can sometimes take the same operating system. Now you can see it here. You see Linux, Ubuntu, sometimes called Ubuntu. Yeah, this is an operating system which you can install on top of another operating system. You know, it operates differently from Windows. It operates differently from Apple. Mac. It operates differently from Mac also. So you need to know that also there is another operating system like this, because remember we are talking about the operating system, different operating system for different devices. Here is Mr. Android, key for mobile phones and tablets. You see, if you turn on your mobile on most of your phones, you see something like this. Here, you see, he said, "Hi, I am Android. I direct your phone. I direct your phone. I tell your phone what to do and when to do it. That means your phone obeys me more than you." And this is true. Sometimes you see your phone is loading, you want it to be very fast. It's not fast like you want it to be. Yeah, so it goes like the way Android command it during the operation, during the time they were programming it. So Android is another part of operating system. We have a lot of operating systems in the market, as I told you. Different operating system. We have Blackberries, we have Nokias, we have Samsung, and so but if you look at them, this Samsung and others, they are using Android. You may see the Samsung logo, you may see some operation part from Samsung, but they are using Android. So operating system, the master of transaction. Yes, because if we see now here is operating system give us access to our computer. So with our computers, we can access the stores, we can access banks, we can go to the shop, we can be working with factory, we can connect to other computers in the world, you see the connection key. So all this is possible when operating system is installed. But without operating system, oh sorry, there is nothing like this. So thanks for your watching. Let me know under the comments if this video helped. So as we said, technology is the key. So everybody, let's try to upgrade ourselves. Let's try to learn to understand things. So thank you very much. Till next time.